Hi guys, welcome to the Inner Circle Mastermind call. So very good evening to everyone from India and good morning to people from US. This is Sajna Binil, your business analysis coach. So what are we going to discuss in the Inner Circle Mastermind? The Inner Circle Mastermind is going to give you a brief about the Zero Tech business analysis model. I will also give you a walkthrough of the business analysis blueprint course, which you have access to. The activities that have to be completed in the course, I'll brief you about those activities. We'll discuss about some of the frequently faced requirement gathering challenges. And we will discuss a little about the business analysis career tracks and opportunities available. Okay, so let's get started. So before we deep dive into what is Zero Tech business analysis model, our mission. So what is our mission as an organization? So Business Analysis Hub, guys, is a new school for the new world. What do I mean by that? We are trying to break the barriers of the traditional classroom style of teaching. And we are trying to break down complex concepts into much simpler ones. So you will see that in the traditional method, a lot of complex concepts are just bombarded on students. And we have seen through our research that the retention power of this kind of knowledge is just barely 5%. In order to overcome this challenge, in order to increase the retention rate, we have introduced business analysis blueprint as the first course based on the Zero Tech business analysis model. So this course is going to give you information in the form of small knowledge nuggets. So you'll see very small, minute videos coming in the entire course bundle. 5-minute videos, 10 minutes videos, 15 minutes videos. And I think we have just one video, which is like running across 20 minutes. So only in case of concepts where we have to talk with the help of examples, you will see a slightly longer videos, but most of the videos are small, which helps you accommodate the entire learning in your hectic work schedule. So even if you schedule just 30 minutes or 1 hour per day to this learning, you will be able to complete quite a lot of, you'll be able to cover quite a lot of concepts in business analysis. So that's our business analysis hub. And what we are planning to do as an organization is we are aiming to build the next breed of change leaders, leaders who can impact millions of lives through the awesome products that they build. So this is something, again, I have mentioned in my blueprint course that I believe as business analysts, we are change leaders because we bring about transformation in organizations and we have the power to impact lives. So we are here to build a community of business analysts. So over the period of time, as this community grows, you will see that BAs working in different areas will be a part of the community. And we can cross-pollinate each other's idea and share that knowledge and grow together as a group. Even when you grow as a business analyst, there will be different tracks open to you. And because this business analysis community consists of experts from different tracks, it will become very easy for you to ask for information, seek information before you can take a decision on your career. Okay. So that's the whole point. Now that you are a part of business analysis blueprint course, you are already a part of our BA community. Because we are focusing on a community-based learning, it is very essential for the community or group to have a code of honor, a set of rules or codes by which we will function. So the first point, focus. I want everyone in the group to have laser sharp focus. I've mentioned this in my first video in the blueprint course, that unless you have good focus, you will not be able to absorb information from the course. Okay, so keep yourself away from distractions. Don't fidget with your mobile. Don't reply to messages from your mobile while you're going through this course. Use headphones for a better experience. Growth mindset. What do I mean by that? I mean that many of you in this community must be coming with a certain years of business analysis experience or industry experience or working in similar kind of roles as business analyst. I want you to have a growth mindset and understand the concepts that are being discussed here. So be ready to unlearn what you're doing and relearn a couple of them, because as business, you'll see business analysis is being practiced differently in different organizations. So you might be doing things slightly different in your organization. You can share that knowledge with everyone in the community that this is how we are doing things, so that everyone is aware. But have a growth mindset and don't be rigid to believe that what you have been doing so far is the right way of doing things. Respect. This is again a very important item. As you share knowledge with each another in the group, as you start interacting with others in the group, have respect for each and every one's opinions and viewpoints. Fourth, goals. I want everyone in the community to have clearly defined goals for themselves, career goals. So what you're going to do in the next 2 years, what you're going to do in the next 5 years, you have to define it. So every large goal has to be divided into sub goals for you to achieve it. And we will help you in charting out your career goals. So Zero Tech business analysis model is built on the functional business analysis model, where a business analyst purely works on requirements on the project. So if you are a person coming from a non-technical role, you should start your career purely as a requirement BA who is handling requirements for the software in and out, who is driving the requirements. So that is the Zero Tech business analysis model. And throughout this blueprint course, what we are coaching you on the Zero Tech business analysis model, where you will see that not a single module has any technical element to it. All that we are talking about is with how you will work on the ground as a requirement BA, how you will be handling requirements, how you will handle changes happening to the requirements, how you're going to analyze those requirements, document it, the important facets of business analysis. Now, how do we progress with the business analysis blueprint course? The picture here tells you how you need to progress. There are 5 steps to complete this learning. Number 1, you see on the left bottom side of the screen, start with the business analysis blueprint course. That's the main bundle. You have to complete all the modules in the business analysis blueprint course. This can be done in 3 days. Next, second, move to the information technology blueprint. Information technology blueprint will give you adequate information about what kind of IT projects exist and what is SDLC, what is waterfall, agile. We then deep dive into Scrum to tell you what is the Scrum process. So people coming from a non-technical role, they'll come to know how different kind of software projects actually work on the ground. Then we have requirements framework, which deep dives into requirements, where we talk about different types of requirements, business requirement, functional requirement, non-functional requirements. We talk about some requirement challenges that BAs usually face. The requirements framework course is having templates which will help you to easily create questions for a requirement gathering session with your customer. So there are templates given for everything. So the Zero Tech business analysis model also simplifies the requirements framework for you, because we have templates for everything, guys. So I have created Excel sheet templates for a business need assessment. I've created Excel sheet templates for requirement elicitation, gathering requirements. These are the templates that you can use for your customer meetings. You can modify it as per whatever is your discussion with the customer, but there are samples given, samples which show you how questions were created on a particular project scenario. So this is how we have introduced several different formulas in this package, the 5W formula, the RET formula, and simplify the concept of requirements here. Step number 4, go to requirement analysis model. In requirement analysis, I've given you a case study where you have to do an analysis and post it in the comment box. I've also spoken about 4 different analysis that a BA does: document analysis, interface analysis, the prototypes, and the user stories. To take a look at that, you will come to know how is the analysis mechanism, how does analysis work in a software project. Then we have the requirements management formula. What does requirement management formula contain? It contains change management, how requirements change in the project, how does scope creep happen, and how as a BA you can control changes. So we also talk about prioritization of requirement, which again is a very important aspect in business analysis. So we talk a lot about prioritization, change management, what is the process in waterfall, what is the process in agile, That's what is included in the requirement management formula. So this is a 5-step bundle for the business analysis blueprint, which also includes a one-on-one clarity session with me. So if you have a doubt, take a note of all your doubts. You can definitely post it in the comment box in the learning management system. I will respond back to it. Besides that, if you want a one-on-one discussion about your career or anything, you can book a 30-minute time with me for the discussion. So if you see my screen, the screen shows you the different bundles you will have access to. So there is this email sent out to each one of you. If you click on the link that's given in the email, it says business analysis hub.teachable. Okay. If you click on that link, it will ask you to log in. And once you log into your account, you will see that you have access to these course bundles: business analysis blueprint, information technology, requirements framework, requirement analysis model, requirement management formula. Okay, so click on the first bundle in order to access this. You will see the videos that are listed over here. You can start with the first video. Business analysis mentor and coach for over a decade now. You see, so the videos will load one by one in this sequence. So my suggestion to all of you is please go through these videos in a sequence, because in many videos I referred back to the previous video. So there you'll not have a link if you just skip videos. Do not skip videos. Okay. So now below each video, guys, there is post a comment section. Okay. So here I would like you to leave a comment depending upon the action that I have asked you to perform. So towards the end of every video, there is a call to action. Either I have asked you to post the key takeaways from a particular video, or I have asked you to complete a particular activity and post it. Okay. So the comment box also has an attachment symbol. So whenever I've asked you to complete a particular activity based on a case study, you can do it in an Excel sheet or a Word document, whatever, and upload that document over there. So I will take a look at all these documents once a week and reply back to and give you my feedback about it. So in the blueprint launch video, I have told you what are the essentials required for this particular journey, how you should approach this learning, and how it will be fruitful for you. The day one videos cover the basics of business analysis, where I tell you what is business analysis, what are the responsibilities of a BA, what are the career tracks available, so that you know what you are getting into. Once you have role clarity, you'll feel much more comfortable in absorbing the higher level concepts. So I've spoken about skills that you need to possess, and there is a skill gap assessment sheet. Some of you have already completed that skill gap assessment. So people who have completed, there's no need to finish it again. But people who are new here, they can click here and fill the skill gap assessment sheet. And in the next call, I can discuss what are the skills that you as a person need to focus on in order to get onto this journey. So for each of these, so day one, that's what we are covering. Day two onwards, we start talking about different concepts in business analysis. So first, I cover all your fears, whether you need technical knowledge, whether you need domain skills, whether you have any other concerns. That's what is covered in the first video. Then we talk about business needs, how business need assessment can be done. And we have a special 5W formula for business need assessment. Take a look at that. So I have explained this in detail with the help of a video, the 5W formula, need assessment made easy. Take a look at that. And then we get into requirements gathering and requirements analysis. So 3 important concepts of business analysis are discussed here: business need assessment, requirements gathering, and requirements analysis. So also there is an activity where you need to create requirement gathering questions for your customer. So day 3 onwards, we talk about how requirements are documented, what formats are available for documentation, and how you need to manage requirements in a project. So we talk about change requests, we talk about prioritization. That's the day 3 videos. Then I also give you a view on the top recommended business analysis tools in the industry, which tools are used by business analysts and which tools you should have knowledge in, which BA certifications would be beneficial in your career, and the practical steps that you need to do in order to continue this journey. So that's net the business analysis blueprint bundle. So what I want from each one of you is focus on the knowledge that's given in the video and perform the call to action. Whatever action you are asked to perform, only then this learning will be fruitful for you. That's the reason we have built it in the form of activity. So after business analysis blueprint, you can go to information technology blueprint, then the requirements framework, then the requirement analysis model, and the requirements management formula. So that will complete your journey, guys. You will understand end to end how a BA handles requirements in a project. So the next question that must be coming to your mind is how long I have access to these blueprint videos. Well, for all students who have received this as a survey gift, they have 1 month access to the videos. Those who have bought the blueprint course from us, they will have lifelong access to these videos. Some of you have written to me asking how can you proceed to our masterclass. So these are the masterclass details, the journey ahead. Business Analysis Masterclass for ECBA preparation is a 30-day live program that we run. The lectures happen on weekends for 4 hours each. And throughout the weekdays, you will be engaged in different activities that are given in the bootcamp project. So it's a live program, not recorded session. I'll be there live with you. And the start date of our next masterclass is 25th of September. So these are the dates where you will be having lectures between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST, 25th, 26th, 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 10th, 16th, and 17th October. So prerequisite for our business analysis masterclass is you must have completed the business analysis blueprint plus the information technology blueprint. So before you come to the masterclass, you have 2 weeks now. You are supposed to complete at least these 2 bundles. The rest of the bundle, we will complete it as the masterclass progresses. Okay. So I don't want you to hurriedly complete all the bundles, but complete these 2 bundles and come. Okay. So what happens in our business analysis masterclass? I'll explain that. Like I said, we have a bootcamp project in this masterclass where we allocate students to a bootcamp project where I'm there along with them as a customer. And the students are supposed to engage in a role play of requirements gathering. We do a Zoom session of requirements gathering. They do a need assessment and they prepare different models, process models, prototypes, user stories. A lot of analysis is done on the requirements. So you cover all facets of business analysis, the requirements gathering, requirement analysis, requirements documentation, and the requirements management part. So in the bootcamp project, you will prepare functional requirement documents as well as writing user stories. And you will do it as part of a group. So every group will have a group leader associated with the group, and the team members have to will be given specific activities to be completed. Now, what I'm going to show you is the core modules of the masterclass course. Okay, so business analysis masterclass course, the first module is the elicitation mastery, which is nothing but requirements gathering mastery. Okay, here we are going to cover need assessment, which was there in the blueprint course. We are going to use the 5W formula in a bootcamp project and actually see how it works. And we are going to we are going to learn about user persona techniques. So what happens if your customer has no idea what features should go into his product? As a BA, how can you help him? He's absolutely blank. So we will discuss this with the model of WhatsApp. We discuss a case study of WhatsApp and we brainstorm and come up with different features that we can think about the new product. We learn how questions can be created using our RET template, requirement elicitation template. So you will create your own questions for the project that's given to you. That will include the role play. So the entire process of requirement gathering, you will do a role play, how you prepare for elicitation, conduct it, and get your requirements signed off from the customer. We will discuss at length about 8 frequently used requirement gathering techniques: interview, brainstorming, observation, prototype, user stories, survey, and mind maps. Mind maps is something that you'll be using extensively because for ECBA also we need that. And the tool that we'll be using, we'll be exploring Jira. So all our requirements will be loaded in Jira, and I'll give you access to that. The actual core value of this bundle, guys, is 15,999. Then we have the requirements documentation formula. So requirements documentation, you will agree with me, this requires a lot of practice. You can't become a documentation expert right on day one. Okay, so we'll here in this documentation, in this bootcamp project that's given to you, you will learn how to write business requirements. You will learn how to write functional requirements, non-functional requirements, business rules, how business rules have to be drafted. And there are templates given to all of that for all of these, which you will work together as a group and complete the documentation. On the last day of our training program, the finale session, we have a walkthrough of the FRD that the group has created. Here, each member of the group is supposed to give me a walkthrough of the FRD, and I will gauge you based on several parameters: your ability to capture requirements correctly, your ability to analyze the requirements and think about various scenarios involved in it, your ability to write document in a very clear and concise way, and finally your ability to give a walkthrough to the customer and bring more clarity to the information that's put in the document. So all of that parameters, I'll gauge you and give you a feedback based on which you can improve. Then we will also deep dive into agile documentation, where we talk about epics, user stories, acceptance criteria. We'll learn how to do that, and we'll do it actually in the Jira tool. So the actual value of this bundle, guys, is 9,999. Then we will learn some hacks in analysis. Requirement analysis secrets include some quick hacks that you can use to decrease your analysis effort and do some quick analysis. We will learn about all these techniques that you're seeing on the screen: the process flows, use cases, activity diagrams, user stories, decision trees, organization models, mind maps, prototypes. You will be using many of them in the bootcamp project already. So you get enough practice how a particular technique has to be used on the ground. See, what happens when you have knowledge of a technique but have never used it is you actually struggle when you have to implement it. So our masterclass focuses on complete implementation of business analysis concepts, where you are made to do this, and you are given enough practice to do it. A tool that we'll be exploring during requirement analysis is Visual Paradigm or Visio, any one of these tools, where we will be creating all these diagrams. These are Visual Paradigm and Visio are modeling tools that are used to create these diagrams. So the actual value of this bundle is 19,999, guys. And then we come to change management intensive. What is included in this bundle? Here we deep dive into prioritization. The BA, you should have excellent prioritization skills. So here we cover different parameters that are used by different projects for prioritization. So in the blueprint course, also I have covered prioritization, where I have spoken about the Moscow technique. Here we talk about various other techniques that are used in different types of projects, like cost, risk, the best before dates, the dependencies. So several projects use different, slightly different techniques. So we discuss all of that. Then we discuss about requirement traceability, how we can maintain traceability in large projects. Then, of course, we get into details of how impact assessment is done by a BA. So you'll see all of that in change management. The actual value of this bundle is 5,999. And then we come to the most important module, the ECBA mastery, guys. So all the concepts that we discuss in the 30-day program are intertwined with our ECBA syllabus. So we refer to every chapter in the ECBA syllabus, and we do activities as per those specifications given in the guide. So what happens is that simplifies your concepts in for the ECBA examination, because the BEBOK guide, if you any one of you seen the BEBOK guide, it is a very theoretical guide, guys. It is fully theory. So when you do that, put that theory into practice, it becomes simple for you to understand. So that's exactly what we have done. We'll cover the entire ECBA syllabus. You'll be given the BEBOK book. You will have a separate reference guide from me, then the PDUs that are required for the examination. And we have mock tests in our LMS for the ECBA aspirants. And then we have full study group support. That means the moment you are enrolled in our masterclass, we will allocate you to study group. There are already around 21 BAs who are preparing for their ECBA examination. They're targeting it towards the end of September. You will be a part of that study group where you'll be given a study plan. And we have weekly study group calls, guys, every Monday, where we will be seeing your progress, how much you have completed and how much is pending. Are you stuck somewhere? You have any queries? You have any doubts? We, in the study group call, we also discuss several hacks to overcome certain challenges while studying for the exam. So we discuss certain quick tips. I also bring some students who have previously cleared the examination last week, the previous week. They come in the call, they discuss their experience, and they say, what are the kind of questions you should watch out for the exam? What are the kind of questions confuse you with for the exam? So as a mentor, I'll be associated with you lifelong anytime you need support from me. But apart from that, from the examination per se, after your completion of our training program, 1.5 months is the time that you should target to clear your ECBA examination. So the actual value of this bundle, guys, is 24,999. And then we have the career growth funnel. In the career growth funnel, where I talk about how exactly as a BA you need to do a job search, what kind of jobs you should target and what you should not look for. What are the frequently asked questions in BA interviews? How do you need to reformat your resume and approach potential employers? And we also discuss a typical day in the life of a BA. That means from the moment you are freshly deployed in a new project, what are the different tasks you should start doing? Rather than sitting and waiting for someone to allocate work for you, what are the things that you should quickly start and get going? So that's a typical day in the life of a BA. And then with the appraisal discussion part of it, where we talk about how to have an effective appraisal discussions with your manager to ensure that your career is progressing in the right direction. And then how you need to plan your career goals. So I have already spoken about how each one of you have to plan your goals, and we will get deeper into it in the career growth funnel, where we ask you to structure out your career into different phases, and give different sub goals to each and every phase in your career. So that's the career growth funnel, the actual value of which is 5,999. So our business analysis masterclass program for ECBA preparation has the 6-course bundle, who has a total value of 82,999. Now, for all our business analysis blueprint students who wish to upgrade to the business analysis mastery class, we have launched a special offer. So in order to bring in more affordability to each one of you, the offer price for this program is 9,999 for India students. This offer will be put up in the learning management system, and the payment link to this will also be added over there. So any one of you who would like to upgrade, you can take advantage of this offer price. It is valid only till the 18th of September. Okay, only for 2 days, after which the course will come back to its original price and you will have to buy. So for international students, this will be available for $137. So like I mentioned, the payment links are updated in the learning management system. You can make a payment using those links. After the 11th of September, the same course will be available to India students in 11,999. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much for attending today's call. All the best. Bye.